Welcome once again, Dishonored 2, another episode. I played a little bit with the volume. I noticed that probably the game volume was overwhelming. Let me put it this way. I'm not speaking too loud, so yeah. Um, this is a story theme, actually. So if I understand correctly, if I just follow the story, I'm gonna come across that one. Okay. But I found out that there is just over there a way to get another rune or bone charm or whatever it is. If I do something like this, I don't like the panic. That's awful. Let's see if we can somehow circumvent this.
No.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, but that begs the question. Does it mean that I can, like, enter it on some level? Well, maybe it will be just not as loud if I do it on the other level. Does it make sense? I mean, it makes some sense to me. But like an elevator flying around, yeah, that still probably does not make any sense.
Someone over there? I just need to make sure.
And basement. Vera Moray's belongings. Seems like our VIP guest, Miss Vera Moray, has finally flown around the band. She's been sent to the critical observation area, getting cold showers every 3 hours and the like. I heard one of the doctors say she might have contracted some nameless disease on an expedition to Pandicia. Another eccentric aristocrat trying too hard to live a life beyond us ordinary folk. Anyway, some of her stuff was still in her room, so I'll store it all in Lost and Found down in the basement until she's sent back to her husband. He is in for a nice surprise considering how she spends her time now, talking to herself and carving obscenities into pieces of bone. Just remember to give everything back to her when she checks out. And her diary. Well, feel free to study that. I'm reading this stuff back when I edit. So if you want to check me, I just read the... Ooh. I just read the Anton Sokolov impression on Pandicia, or reflection on Pandician continent. And the dude is just happy that another member of the expedition died so that he can get some species of some unknown bug or something. Some pumped up ant.
I once was a man from old Lampro, whose cock was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be larger than Narwhal.
Hey, come on, you can do it. The hell? What's going on here?
Kiss the outsider's balls for luck.
Everyone's gotta die, yeah, but please, not today.
And make our way upstairs. No. No. This unholy place is where we need to go further, if I understand correctly. God damn it. Probably should do it from bigger distance. Like somewhere here? See guys, it wasn't me. That's not me. Still not me. Come on, stop it. Ah, goddammit, there was another way. So I know for sure that I can come calmly over here, right? Calm down, guys. Yeah, you don't like me, but I'm just squeezing through, okay? Ah, I saved the incendiary bolt. That's very nice.
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Iodine, perhaps? I didn't used to lose things like this. A disease of the memory, perhaps.
Dedicated to the diseases afflicting sailors and mine workers. But her mind is troubled. Is she a prisoner? She feels trapped here. Why is she not allowed to leave Admire?
Okay, let's see what do we have here first.
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to shift changes and watchtower operations.
This thing. I need it. So she's still busy with her stuff. Can I just walk around like I'm not here? Study the stuff, you know? Sokolov's abduction. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov. Knows his habits. Says Sokolov buys whale blood off the boats by the gallon to make pigments apparently. See, you seem to share some interests with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over like we said? The sooner the better. He's probably staying on a boat in the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe in Adamire. Don't hurt him or he will be useless for our plans. If you're hungry though, the dock captain has served his purpose and his second in command recently did me a favor. What is she, some sort of cannibal? I'll take that, thank you. Crown Killer rampage continues. Wherever there are opponents of Empress Emily Codwin, so follow the ghastly deeds of Crown Killer. The first victims were citizens of Karnaca, most notably Cory Brockburn, one of the earliest to so openly criticize the young Codwin. Just a month after the passage of her Sharecropper Rights Act, Brockburn urged the parliament in Bristol to hold a vote for no confidence. He never ceased to scrutinize the decrees from Dunwall Tower, attacking each with the same ferocity. After his terrible death, several more fell in Karnaca. Always old foes of the Codwin family, including Jenny Steins, the former editor of the Karnaca Gazette. A week after her scathing editorial called Emily an Empress in name only, Tynes was found dead in her office, missing several limbs that were never recovered. Alrighty. A corrupt one. Shivering silhouette. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks. You are more visible to enemies.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod oil is next on the list. Make haste. And make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
She's the crown cure. Mission. Search her office for more clues? I mean, come on, she is definitely the crown giver. What kind of clues do you need? Some sleep darts.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 704.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
I think it's time to fucking flee. I'm like really not inclined to stay here. Well, thank you, but no. Okay. Not okay. Yeah, that's a very bad position. I see nothing. Ay, 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 ay. Shit. Yeah, this is definitely not going as planned.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Yes!
Das. Oh no.
Come on, turn around.
Oh well.
Don't mind me at all. Why am I again on this same floor? I definitely don't like it revisiting. I mean, it makes sense, but I made a gigantic loop, and I think it will lead me like to the very same, like, yeah, this is just a door. Yeah, I should have come along the checkpoints. Oh boy. Eh? Come on, I passed this checkpoint.
Alexandria, Hypatia.
Letter from a journalist. Okay. Vasco said his journal is in a safe within the disease treatment area. The journal contains the formula for a counter serum. Disease treatment area. Maps. No. Disease treatment. It's number 6. That's second floor. And the east wing. So that's third.
Yes, 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 yes.
It's this area, right?
Piss and crackers.
Is Hamilton in there? How is he?
He's losing it. Yelling nonsense for hours.
Could you understand any of it?
Something about being attacked by a monster one night. Some beast that wanted to scoop the brains out of his skull.
I see. Keep this to yourself, will you? No need to spread silly rumors.
Of course, ma'am.
Let's find out if I can make him see reason.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Why?
Let's take them out of the view.
I'm not seeing things.
Huh. Okay. Don't mind me yet. Just give me a moment, man. Man. Sorry.
Why?
Some copper wire. His key. That's very useful. Some edamame solution. A lecture on bloodfly fever. Hmm.
I'm not seeing things.
Vasco's office. I definitely need to go there. Ah,
Let's see what's in here.
7. Oh. Oh. Counter serum notes. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right and I will only have one chance. Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminium salts. Done. Add some egg whites. They should have some in the kitchen, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe away from daylight should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she would probably object to this step, but since the Grand Guard put Addermine under lockdown, several men have died killed by bloodflies. They might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seemed promising. I will need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture, inject as soon as possible.
Her assistant's book.
Reminder, things to buy. Old note from Dr. Hypatia. Vasco, today was exhausting. I expect the flood of patients will be unabated tomorrow well into the foreseeable future. It would be most helpful to me if you set up a triage area. Send me only the most urgent cases, especially issues of severe bronchial distress, black spittle, festering wounds, or pediatric cases with coughing or serious injury.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here, and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just No. It's you.
Yes, Vasco, my love. You were found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
Ah! No!
Obtain infected blood.
Disgusting.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. The same syringe? Yeah, alrighty.
For her sake, I hope this works.
That's what I wanted.
I am amazed by this dude.
Yes, yes, yes.
He's completely out of what's going on around him. I can relate to this sometimes. As I told numerous times, the game is extremely addictive for me, so I'm quite ready to spend a lot of time inside the game.
What do I... Yeah, river mud, northern spices, wood smoke, done wall.
Well, it's convenient that she is highlighted like this. It's not convenient that she's over there and I cannot attack her like this.
She's gone. What happened?
Oh, I'm going to have fun with you. No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Wale.
Where is her assistant? The dude saved my life. And her life, for that matters.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines for the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I longed to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
Yeah, that sounds, well, at least awful. To whomever finds my body, I know I'm dying haunted by failure. I couldn't save Dr. Hypatia from herself. If someone finds this note, please don't blame her. She has no idea what her other self is doing. She doesn't know the monster she has become. If only I had been braver, maybe I could have cured her. If it's not too late, please, I beg of you, prepare the antidote and save her. The instructions are in my personal safe. The code is 704.
Reminds me of natural philosophy lessons from Anton and Piero.
I want to check the janitor's office actually. Ow. Not nice, guys. So many times we were like in perfect, like, we were perfect allies, and now you sting me. Why?
Give the outsiders balls for luck.
Oh shit. Where was the janitor's office? Yeah, the dude trapped it. Like, why? Mercury vapor distillation?
There are so many skilled craftsmen across the Empire.
Because he was waiting for the Hypatia. Oh, for the beast. Yeah. Well, his diary tells that he is absolutely sure that he saw this thing. Well, he's correct. So, now we only need to deal with the watchtower, right? I think it would be more or less convenient to go back from the restoration. Or recuperation room. Yeah, we need to pass those guys once again, but yeah, we can do it, I guess. Just gotta be careful around these ones. These are very picky apparently. Calm down. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you, you're not touching me. I think that should work. Watchtower. Let's see. There's this dude and this dude. How do we do this? That didn't work out exactly as I wanted. We should have some sleep darts though, right? Yeah, 5 of them.
Huh?
Nah, I can do better. And watchtower. I don't want anybody to shout that, oh my god, look at the watchtower. It's off. I don't need this crap. Thank you very much. Anything interesting here? No, nothing. Okay then.
I'll lay low until you're finished. Can
Oh, I
we
think
leave
we are
this
done
place
actually
yet?
here.
I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes.
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No. But Hypatia was the crown killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kiran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Circonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's all right.
Absolute stealth. And I managed to find all the paintings and blueprints. That warms my greedy soul.
In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, All these years later, Kirin Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of Clockwork soldiers.
Alright, yeah. I have a feeling that's gonna be fun. Do we have some interim session aboard the dreadful Wale? It seems like we do, unless we are in the void. Heavy pouch with 100 coins, and I see a syringe. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what's left of the money. It's not a lot, I know. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree, but you know that. We have travel log. Let's fill something in. In case you missed something, an opportunity to read that stuff. About the void, about the institute, and something about the crown killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. Yeah, about the Wale. There was a dude, apparently he was a musician, who also wondered why is it like the Wale without age.
She's a lot tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most.
Drain engine room. I wasted hours on it and couldn't get it stopped. I'll shut the water off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Something to deal with once Sokolov is safe.
You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
So that's the skiff.
What did I do? What did I do? All these faces and the Duke's voice lulling me, then feeling her push me down into sleep.
Hello there.
You're here.
Yeah.
Stay with me a moment.
Yeah, sure, just don't bite my legs off, okay? On a boat with friends, I believe I slept. Thankfully, without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. The captain brought some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I am able, I must return to Admire. So much of the last few months seems a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research into serums for the Black Spittle? My work was so easily derailed. I can only conclude I was suffering from a complete exhaustive breakdown. I will need time to recover. Ooh.
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get some rest.
Meagan must be up on deck.
Ah! Here's the engine room. But I don't see any leak here. Okay, I see this leak. Huh. So that's what we are looking for. The round thingy. Yeah, I can go have a look. Can be anywhere, right?
To think that Callista once spanked me with a wooden spoon. Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go. Should definitely be here. Like, this is a very quiet place, you know. Did I read that one? Yeah, the first part. I read that one. Clockwork soldiers basics. They are protected by armored wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, then there is nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off his head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. Given the expensive optics, they can see in front and in the back. Remember that. If some fool is able to get close enough, there is a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. With a couple dozen clockwork soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire. What would he do with an army? To reach Jindosh, I'll have to take the carriage through Lower, then Upper Aventa. I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made. We'll find you, Anton. So, the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now.
I found the crank wheel. Did I read the 4th one? I don't remember. I don't remember reading it. That's for sure. So, another hour has passed. Almost an hour. Let's wrap it up within the 10 minutes. Let's see if I can, if my time management can get any better. I actually doubt it, but the game did not change, so why would I stop according to time? Your notebook. I'm starting to understand why Anton wanted to go to Dunwall to seek Emily's help. She's impressive. I have to wonder if she's really suited for Pavel's wife. Maybe she wonders that herself sometimes. We could have been good friends at a time when I was running across the rooftops like she is now, watching my enemies from the shadows. I just hope she's breathing tomorrow morning so I can complain when she puts her dusty boots up on the table again. I've lost so many friends. First my sweet Deirdre, others along the way. Good old Aramis Stilton, who disappeared 3 years ago, and now Anton. Maybe this is my punishment. I'm bad luck. Please, Emily, bring him back. There is no Pandicia here, right? Maybe somewhere over there, because they mentioned that you must sail from Aran, I think. Once again, I think, I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. Wrong floor. Perhaps this one. Not too shabby. I'll add my institute. Some birds. We finished our objective, right? Right.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get underway.
Anton Sokolov is being held at the mansion of Kirin Jindosh, grand inventor to the Duke and creator of the Clockwork Soldier. Get inside, rescue Sokolov, and eliminate Jindosh before he builds an army of Clockwork soldiers. Yeah, that would be disappointing.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Alright, we'll see what I can do.
His home is supposed to be full of marvels. Locals go in as a test of courage or because they're desperate for a meal. Kids even. People say you can hear them at night, pounding on the windows, calling for help.
Yeah, that's nasty.
The carriage will take you fairly close to the mansion. The Duke looks after people like Jindosh. When you're done, meet me back here. If you can't find a rewiring tool, and you manage to get to the other side of the wall of light, there should be a power source somewhere. A whale oil tank or windmill. Turning it off works just as good, and nobody gets burned to ashes. Careful with the wall of light. I once saw a kid dare his little brother to touch one of those things. A second later, nothing left but dust. The Duke's circle is full of clever bastards, all working for a percentage. But no one is like Jindosh. Not since Sokolov. Jindosh entered as Clockwork soldiers in the Duke's tournament. The Blade Verbana. No one can beat them. Corvo won that when he was 16, didn't he? But he never faced anything like the Clockworks. Jindosh won't care who you are or what you want. To him, it's all a puzzle to work out. He looks at you like he wants to take you apart.
And that's it. Alright. How many stuff do we have here? I see 3 rooms. One of them is a shrine, and 3 thingies, I forgot their name. Bone charms. And how about we call it an episode and wrap it right here? It was a nice one. We finished at my institute and helped Hypatia. We saved her and probably a whole bunch of people, especially miners, because maybe she will proceed with helping them to fight their disease or whatnot. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I managed to cram it in around an hour. Kudos for me. Kudos for you. If you don't mind, please put a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.